Hello and welcome back. My name's Dave. This is Butcher That Model, and this is our next project, the World War II's German medium tank Pzkpfw 5, the Panther. These kits are real good fun, and you don't need glue. The snap bit. Now I built a couple of these. I built the Tiger one and the Sherman. We like the Sherman. It's a chibi tank. It's basically an egg. It's called super deformed chibi tank. Oh, that was a bit stiff. That's the Sherman. Really good fun to build. Hopefully this should be the same. Meng, a really good model making company. You can't go wrong with Meng. And World of Toons is It's funny. Check out the game. Go and have a look online at some of the game footage. And the demo videos, really funny. Right, so what are we going to get in the box? Let's have a look. Well, I'm in the box itself, really cool. Picture on the side. A lot of us in Japanese use Meng eco-friendly acrylic colours. You know, I've never used Meng paints yet. Found out because my local model shop in stock Meng paints. I'll have to try and get some somewhere. I'll have a go at them, see what they like. So, World of Toons is a game released by Studio Roqovan Incorporated. Copyrights of World War Toons and its logo and the model exterior design belong to Studio Roqovan Inc. What I shall do is I shall drop Studio Roqovan an email later on and just tell them we're doing it. And you know, they might let us use some in-game footage on the video. It's always best to check things like that because it's copyright. We don't want to step on anybody's toes and upset people. Now, Studio Roqovan are actually really nice. The web page that I subscribe to a lot is the Model Maker's Boom Up. I've said to you, do it in the past. We did an egg build, a group build, the entire site did it. And one of the guys in the Boom Up works for Studio Roqovan, and they actually sent 2 of the kits as prizes. So I can't see them being a problem saying, no, you can't do that, Dave. So hopefully we'll get a nice email back from them saying, yeah, not a problem. We can use some of the footage. So let's have a look. What do we get? What do we get in the box? We get what they call the tub, the actual hull. You get the top of the hull. There's some very nice detail parts. And the turret, that's the back. The turret, the hatches. It is super deformed. It is supposed to be cartoony, but still the attention to detail is fantastic. It really is. So well done, Meng. Now, having built 2 of these kits before, I know they are push fit, but some of these tiny parts you have to be really careful because they are quite delicate. I mean, the thing with the Sherman was the headlight covers. Very flimsy. You've got to be very careful when you're putting them in. Very gentle. You know, very easy to snap if you're not careful. So some of these little parts may be the same, but we'll have a look at that as we're building it, because I'm going to be building it before you are. So if I snap them, I'll let you know. So what about the instructions? Now, the thing with these is a snap fit. You don't need glue, but we are going to need paint. And what I'll do is at the back there is a list of paints: dark yellow, rubber black, wood brown, khaki green, light earth, silver and steel. What I'll do is I'll put a list of paints down the bottom, and I'll include different companies like Tamiya, Mr. Hobby, things like that. And then if whatever your shop sells, you'll be able to get the right colours. You don't have to, because at the end of the day, this is a cartoon tank, this is an egg tank. You could paint it pink and put, you know, polka dots on it, and like Fox Wolf would say, paint it pink and put My Little Kitty stickers on it. It's entirely up to you. It's your kit. Oh, there's the decals. I'll put them in a safe place. What's Dave like for putting things in a safe place? Yeah, Dave's an idiot. Now, the thing is, luckily now you get English as well as Japanese instructions, because trying to read instructions in Japanese is hard work. Caution, don't swallow any items of the package, including but not limited to parts, stickers, decals and plastic bags. Don't go swallowing plastic bags, alright? It's not good for your health. Please deposit properly in plastic bag after taking sprues out to avoid danger of suffocation. Keep plastic bags away from your mouth, nose or head. And younger brothers and sisters, alright? It's actually quite serious. I'm making a joke of it, I shouldn't really. It's quite serious stuff. Don't go swallowing the parts and not stick the plastic bag on your sibling's head. It will be frowned upon by your parents, the police and everybody else. Please read carefully and fully understand the manual before starting assembly. That's actually a very good tip, and you'd be surprised how many people don't do it. They'll just go straight in and like, oh, the first page and start sticking stuff together. Always go through your book and plan your build and think, oh, I can do that stage now. Generally, this is the correct order to do it. But sometimes you're going to do sub-assemblies and you're painting, especially if you're going to paint things. You sometimes want to do all the sub-assemblies first, or little details painted, and then carry on with the build. So it's best to go through and study your plans. But it's best practice to do it, because then you know what you're supposed to be doing. And you're not going to miss stages out, and you're not thinking, oh no, I've stuck all this together and that goes into there. I've done it. We've all done it. Trust me, we've all done it. Don't get into the habit of that, always. Get into the habit of studying the instructions and finding out what you've actually got to do first. Because you'll only make yourself look like Dave in the end, because Dave's an idiot. Right, what else have we got to do with this? Not a lot, actually. There shouldn't be a right lot of cleanup, because Meng are very, very good when it comes to producing it. There's no flash on here. Do you remember what I said about flash, where the two parts of the mould go together and the bits squeeze out because the worn moulds? Because this is a brand new toolkit anyway. It's a brand new kit anyway, so I wouldn't expect there to be any flash on it, to be honest. And there is none whatsoever. It's very, very clean, very nice, and very, very highly detailed for a £10 kit. Meng have done really, really well with these. So I'm going to put it all back in the box. I'm going to write the list of paints down. See, my neighbours thought that was funny. I'm going to write the list down, paints, and then I'll let you know what they are and the equivalents. So I'll do that. You go off and do something else while I get all prepared and that, and then we'll start doing the build series. We'll probably do 3 or 4 videos. We'll do the first video will be, we'll just clean it up and get it all together. The second video will be on all the paintings. The third video, we'll probably do a video on weathering and chipping. And then the fourth video will be, we'll build a nice little dial on a CD or DVD again. Just something simple, nothing major, nothing scary. But we may include some foliage and some rocks and things like that. And we'll make it look like it's, I don't know, in the middle of Europe somewhere. Right, so on that note, go outside, go and do something, go and meet new people, go and have an adventure. You know, always tell somebody where you're going first, so. Right. And I'll see you in the next one when we actually get going. Until then, have fun.